Don't do it to him. Fizzle. What's up, everybody, man? I know I have been everywhere around the world now. Right now, I am in Tokyo, Japan. Um, I really just made this video because so many people are asking me questions about moving abroad and moving to Thailand and all that. I just was like, let me just make a video now. I was gonna make this video after I got done with all my travels and everything, but let me just go ahead and make this video right now. So please hit the like button right now. Please make a comment so I know that you came and liked and checked out my video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can get all my future videos, and if you have any other questions, please put it down in the comments below. But let's get right into it. I put down all the questions that you guys asked me, all in my DMs and stuff, on the comments, all in just 10 questions, 10 main questions that people ask me. I'm gonna answer them. I'm gonna answer them as best as I can. Probably try to make it as short as possible, but give you the much information I can give you as possible. But let's get right into it. I don't want to, waste any more time. Let's just get right to the first question. So the first question that I always get, and it's probably the main question, and I'm gonna just go right into it. Why did I move to Thailand? Now this question is so broad for me. A lot of people have their own reasons why they move abroad. I'm gonna give you why I left, and why I left the United States, and why I moved to Thailand. So the reasons why I moved to Thailand specifically is because of all the good things I saw on YouTube and Reddit, all these, different vlogs and different things people was telling me about Thailand, and I just, was just wanted to see why it was so, a hype place. So me getting tired of the United States because of multiple reasons, and I might make another video for the reasons why I was tired of the United States or whatever the case may be. But I was tired of the United States, and I wanted to move to Thailand, and I wanted to move abroad, and it was 3 places that I chose, and Thailand was like number 1 on the list basically. So I decided to move to Thailand, and Bangkok, Thailand at that. So the reasons why I moved to Thailand was because the main reasons was I needed somewhere that would be more affordable, a place that was safe, a place that I felt like I was gonna have to immerse in their culture, and also I would challenge myself as a person being on this earth, meaning like I wanted to learn more, I wanted to meet new people, I wanted to advance myself as a human being basically. And moving to Thailand, I felt like it was going to do all that and even more. And so the reasons of me moving to Thailand comes from being tired of the United States, and it's also being, I think that we as people in the United States deserve better. And all that fails, I think Thailand was the best fit for me. And it might not be the best fit for you, but I do feel that if you're a person watching this video, and you are actually watching this video, it's a reason why you're watching this video. It's a reason why that some of these videos that people are talking about moving to a different spot is calling you for a reason, And if you really feel like that, moving to a different place is your calling, it might be it, And don't be scared, because I feel like a lot of people get scared, frightened. They have that fear, that deep down inside, like, what if my family, I'm gonna miss my family? What if I lose out on money, or I don't have no income? I understand all that, but sometimes you have to get uncomfortable to get comfortable, and you're gonna have that fear. I still have that fear, even though I've been abroad for over a month or so now, probably like 2 months. But I still understand that this was my calling. I wanted to move out the country. I wanted to learn more, and moving to Thailand was going to advance me, and I just wanted to do that. So I feel like if you're watching this video, it's your calling too. You just got to figure out how you want to do it, and just be prepared. Do research, figure out what's your path, what place you want to go to, and just go ahead and do it, because ain't nobody gonna do it but you. Question number 2. So this is another question. People ask me, was it hard to move to Thailand, and what were the steps you took? Was it hard to move to Thailand? That's a yes and a no. It was hard only because you have so much in your native country that you're leaving behind. And it's not only you that you're leaving family, friends, colleagues, associates, everybody. You're leaving everybody just to, meet some new people, So was it hard to move to Thailand? I would say yes to an extent, but I will say no to an extent, because yes, I had the family and friends and all that, but I also had that urge to move, that urge to get out of the United States and just find a better, happy place. And if you're not happy at that place, and you might be happy in certain ways, like your family and friends made me happy, made me feel loved, but I feel like moving to Thailand would have made me even more happy, only because of the affordability, the safety, the land of smiles. You know what I'm saying? It's so many great things here, and I feel like I was lacking that in the United States, in America. So what were the steps I took? The steps I took was it's gonna be different for everybody. So basically, I did research. I did a lot of research. YouTube University is perfect for it. So if you're watching this video, you already on the right track. If you look at different Reddit posts, or if you go to Facebook groups, that's a good one. If you talk to people that you already know that moved to different countries or actually visited different countries, that they will give you a lot of insight. I think when you are on your way to actually making that decision, and you finally make the decision, hey, I'm going to move, then a little bit of the harder part comes of making that process to move it, meaning like you first getting the passport, second, figuring out which place you want to go to, third is basically buying the ticket to go to that spot. And sometimes you should probably visit it, but I didn't visit. I had enough research. I heard a lot of people. I had even personal people in my life that already been to Thailand and told me how great it was. So I was just like, I'm going to do it. Now, when you figure out all that, then it's the process of, telling your goodbyes, selling your things, your apartment, when your lease is up and stuff like that. Depending on how your lifestyle is, you have to take all them steps to basically figure out, hey, this is the date I'm moving out, and you need to set that date, and then you need to do all the things, meaning telling your goodbyes, selling all your stuff, figuring out how you're going to get to and from there, how you're going to have savings, how you're going to have income, and then all the steps to that date comes that you are prepared for your move. And everybody's process is different. I think it's all up to you to figure out all that. Write down everything, do some research, ask questions. You can ask me questions, or you can ask a lot of other people questions that have definitely moved to multiple countries, including Thailand. So just always ask questions. If you have a question, please comment below, and I will try to get to it as best as I can. Question number 3. So, okay, a lot of people ask me this, and I just got this question recently. What's the biggest difference between Thailand and the United States? It's a lot of things that are different, and it's very little small things that are the same, but it's a lot of things that are different. I think the biggest difference is the culture. They do things different here in Thailand, and they do things different in the United States. I would say the lifestyle and their how I'm supposed to say it, their character are different. They kind of mind their own business for the most part. I think people in the United States, some people mind their business, but it's a lot of people that don't. Like if they see something bad happen or negative happen, or if they see like, let's say they see, cameras on, big cameras, small cameras, people want to get into it in the United States. here in Thailand, people don't really bother people like that. Like even if you got your camera on, even if they see you a big camera, they don't really bother you. They just doing their business and doing what they want to do. So the biggest difference I would definitely say is the culture, but I also think the biggest difference too is that the safety and the affordability is a big difference. You know, your flight might be a little expensive, but that has nothing really to do with Thailand. Your flight might be expensive, but I think when you get to Thailand or get to Southeast Asia, most of the Southeast Asia companies are cheaper than the United States. So I think those are the difference. I think the affordability, the culture, and the safety. That's probably the three biggest things, honestly. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Let's go to the fourth one. So, question number 4. Do you regret your decision, and do you want to come back? Do I regret my decision? The short answer is hell no. I do not regret my decision at all. I think this is probably one of the best decisions I ever made, to be totally honest. I think it was I think I made a lot of great decisions in my life. I made some bad decisions in my life, but I don't regret really most of my decisions I made. Do I want to come back? No. I you know, it's hard to say, do I want to come back or not? I don't. I really don't want to come back. I'm trying my best to even stay here. It's eye-opening to be here. It's very different, but it's different in a good way. I don't really know how to explain this to you, but it's basically like when you in America, you have all these good things, right? But then you have those times when you're feeling sad and bad and all that. I feel like when you're in Thailand, those times when you feel sad and bad, it might be because of things that, you know, didn't really have to do with Thailand, you know? I feel like when you're in the States, the times when you sad and bad, mad and, you know, upset, it was because of like something that happened in the States, you know? Maybe somebody messed up your day or something, or somebody that kind of, you know, you went to the DMV and they told you no, you can't get your ID or something, you know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that that kind of be upsetting your day. Maybe you had a bad time at the restaurant or something like that. Here in Thailand, I don't get that, you know? I feel like most of the time I'm happy, or people are very nice, or people are willing to help you or accept you for who you are, and I just feel way more happier. And I don't think I haven't been upset since I've been here. I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm in Tokyo right now, but I haven't been upset since I've been to Tokyo, Bangkok, wherever, Bali, wherever. I haven't been upset, you know? It's kind of hard to be upset. It's like, what are you upset about? You know? So, do I want to come back? No, I really don't. I don't want to, you know, try to hype up, you know, Thailand or being out of the country and whatever, but honestly, there's no reason to come back. I feel like people are sending me stuff about what's going on in the States right now with, you know, the president and all this other stuff. I honestly don't really care that much. I care to the point where it might affect my family and friends, but I just don't care to know about that stuff because it ain't really gonna affect me, you know? But that's a long story because it could affect me if I come back, you know what I'm saying? But that's a longer story here and there. Let's get to the next question. Question number 5. This is a good one because a lot of people always ask me this question as well. What are the pros and cons of living abroad? Okay. The pros gonna be easy, the cons gonna be hard because I can't really think of any cons. Pros, I already kind of explained this in question number, I think it was 2. But basically, you're learning a lot. The culture is amazing. Safety, affordability, I know I'm making these sound effects, but I'm telling you, you will get it if you were here. How was to say this? The women, and I'm only speaking as a man, the women, man, I can't tell you, the women are beautiful, they're very nice, it's amazing. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's so many other things I can say. It's little small little things by, you know, how people treat you, how, you know, the services is, you know what I'm saying, the roads. I can just go on, but I'm gonna just leave you with those 5 things that are pros. The cons, it's not really much, honestly. Some people say about the air pollution, but I can't even say that because in the States they had some bad air pollution with small checks and the wildfires that just happened earlier this year. So I can't really say about the pollution. Cons, living abroad in general, you get treated as a foreigner, you know, I will say that, but I don't really consider that as a con. I mean, you gonna be treated as a foreigner basically everywhere you go. And when I say treated as a foreigner, meaning like they might up prices because they know you're a foreigner in certain spots, meaning like they might charge a local maybe $3 compared to you $6. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you buy stuff from. So, I mean, it's not really a big deal because it's still gonna be cheap. But I never really cared that much. You know, I really never. I get it. You know, honestly, to be totally honest. So, I will say it's a lot of they call it freelancers here, which is like basically in the States is street walkers. I would just say that. They have those here and there, and you would see them like when you go out and stuff like that. And I think that will be a little hassle sometimes, because sometimes I'll be talking to a girl and be thinking I'm having a good chat, but then she'd tell me she a freelancer, and I'm like, oh, okay, I just kind of wasted my time with you, just talking to you for an hour or so at the club, especially when they kind of like want you to buy them drinks and stuff like that. That's a whole nother story. But I mean, I would say that's a con, but not really, I guess, because maybe some people love that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just sometimes not my stilo. So, but yeah, I mean, those are the pros and cons. It's too many pros, not that many cons. I mean, people say it's a third world country, maybe, but I don't really see it, honestly, because you can pay for like nice accommodation. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. You have to come see it for yourself. You tell me down below if you've been to another place and you felt like it was some cons. Here in Thailand, I'm speaking about Bangkok, Thailand, to be specific. I don't really find that many cons, but I named you some that might be, but I don't really think they're cons in my opinion. But anyway, question number 6, y'all. Okay, I get this question only from guys most of the time. Yes, actually all the time. It's only guys, they always talk about this, and I don't know why. And the question is, have you ran into any of the transgenders, aka ladyboys? They call them ladyboys here in Thailand. I see them. They don't really, say anything to me. I mean, unless like I'm in an establishment and I'm trying to buy something, but I never really I don't really get that many encounters. It's like being in Los Angeles, yes, you see them, but you don't really engage with them. You only engage with them if you into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I see them, but I don't really you know what I'm saying? Hey, I see them, they see me, we walk past each other. You know what I'm saying? It's like seeing anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's not really no big, yes, it's a lot of lady boys here in Thailand, but it's a lot of lady boys in LA or wherever, and a lot of big cities. You will see it, you know what I'm saying? And it might be more, I guess it's more prevalent here, but I see a lot of women, see a lot of guys, see a lot of lady boys. It is what it is. I mean, you see them, but it ain't no big thing, you know what I'm saying? And usually when you talk to them, if you ask them, hey, are you a lady boy? If you got that step, they would usually just tell you, I usually ask, too, a lot. Like if I'm not speaking to a woman, but if I kind of skeptical on if this girl could be a ladyboy, I just ask them and they would just tell me, But I never really had that much of that encounter, So, yeah, they are here in Thailand, Bangkok, Thailand, but it's not really a big deal, honestly. It's not a big deal at all. Question number 6. Do you think you will live in Thailand forever? Forever is a hard question to answer. I don't think it's gonna be forever because it's a big place, and I might want to just live in so many different places, so many different continents, so many different countries, So I don't think I will live here forever. But I do think Thailand is a great place to live. And when I say live, I mean like to, explore, to build a family, to build a generational wealth. I think it's a great place for a lot of people to live. Thai people don't really look at race. I even ask people about racism in Thailand. They don't even know what that really is, if that makes sense. But yes, some people know it only because of, I guess, of social media and TikTok and all that. They would tell me like, oh yeah, we know stuff about that only because of social media and TikTok. But necessarily in Thailand or their culture and all that, they don't really know what that is. They don't really look at somebody's skin color and be like, man, I'm going to mistreat them because of that. You know what I'm saying? They only see basically if you're Thai or local or if you're a foreigner, basically. And I kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess there's discrimination in a different way, but it's just not in, skin color. And I love that. And it's amazing that you will get stuff like that. So living in Thailand forever is a great place to live forever because you can be all over Thailand and get different aspects. You can get the big city of Bangkok, or you can go to, to the beaches of Phuket. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go to the island of, Koh Samui or something. You know what I'm saying? You can go to different parts of Thailand and you can get literally different parts of Thailand. You can get a big city, small city, whatever. But that's here nor there. I don't know if I will live in Thailand forever, but if I was forced to live here forever, I wouldn't be mad. To each his own. Question number 7. Ooh, good question. How do your family feel about you moving abroad? Okay. My family, specifically, my mother loved the idea. She loved the idea. She liked that I was going to do something different. She would have even moved if she didn't have so much responsibilities back in the States. My grandfather didn't like it at all. He was like, it's going to be unsafe. I don't like this idea. I hope you come back, or I hope that you don't make that decision. So I guess it all depends on your family, but I think don't let your family hold you back. I get it if you have to take care of your family and you have to stay in the States, but don't let your family hold you back from going to see something new and different. And you don't have to stay here forever. You could come stay abroad and literally stay here for just a few months. I've seen people go to Thailand, Japan, stay here for 3 months and then go back home. You don't have to be here forever. 3, 6, 9, 12 months, however you want to do it, you could do that. Your family, they gonna miss you. Yes, I miss my family. I know my mama miss me. I know my friends miss me. I know my grandfather miss me. I just felt like this was a good fit for me. I do feel that yes, you will have their family, the people in your family is going to miss you and want you not to leave, but ultimately do what you want to do with your life. Don't let other people hold you back and stop you. That's all I have to say. Okay, this is a good question. I got this question recently from somebody. how do you receive income in Thailand? So unfortunately, I'm not receiving income abroad. I had a job and I thought I was going to be secure in my job when I left the States, but unfortunately, somebody messed up my opportunity of having income. It was the person that was basically who I was working with and in the States, and basically they were fine with it until a week before and didn't even tell me that they wasn't really fine with it. So long story short, I got screwed over. I don't have any income coming in, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm trying to apply for jobs now, but to get income in Thailand, there's multiple websites you can try to get positions, but you won't be hired for like just regular positions in Thailand. Meaning like you can't just, work at a store or, be in a hospital or something like that. You have to kind of be a citizen. The only thing you can kind of do is work remotely, obviously, or be a teacher. A lot of people become teachers. I think that's probably like the number one way. A lot of people living out here, work out here, and that can also get you like a temporary visa and stuff like that. So I think getting income in Thailand, you can do it by becoming a teacher, and it's a little bit of other ways you can do it too, by like doing like little things here and there. It's hard to explain that, but you could do like things here and there, and you can also take classes and stuff like that, and you can get visas too. But and that's another question, like how do you do the visa situations? There's different visa situations. You can get a student visa, and you can get a remote working visa or a retirement visa, depending on how old you are. But that's for a whole different conversation. But receiving income, mainly people become English teachers and teach English. It's a little bit of other ways, but for the most part, most people become teachers or they have a remote job already, and that's how they receive income. But as of now, I'm not receiving any income. I wouldn't come out here without receiving income if I were you, unless you got like a lot of savings, and unless you can like manage your money very well. But do what you want to do. But I think having some income would be great. Having a remote job would be great, and hopefully I can find a job. But anyway, the last question and the final question, I think question number 10. Do you have any tips for someone that want to take the same steps as you? I have a lot of tips. I will leave it to you asking me more questions, only because I could give you tips on basically what I did and what I would do different, but that would be a whole different video. The general tips I would give you is, like I said before, have income, make sure this is what you really want to do, make sure that you are listening to your true self when you're doing this. Don't try to have that conscious mind of, oh man, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. But it should be something that you truly feel like you should do. And you don't have to be here for a long period of time. I'm trying to tell everybody this. You can be here for literally 3 months, 6 months. You can be here for 3 days if you want to, just for a vacation, a week, 2 weeks. You can do it however you want to do it. This is your own journey. If you go back home and you say this is not for you, ain't nobody gonna, I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, why you do that? Why you give up so easily? I'm not gonna say that. You had a good time. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you learned something. If you end up staying, we gonna have a good time. If you wanna meet me here in Bangkok, Thailand, or even here in Tokyo, Japan, hit me up. Put it down in the comments below. But I could give you many tips. But basically, listen to your true self. Make sure you have income coming here. Make sure you're taking the proper steps and preparing and researching and doing stuff that actually can get you on the right path while you here. And I'm not gonna hold you any longer. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I seen your comments, I seen your questions. I wanted to make this video. I'm probably gonna make more videos like this in the future. I had to get this. I wasn't even supposed to make this video, but I made the video because I was gonna make this video in the future after I got done with all my travels. But I decided to make the video because people kept constantly asking me questions, and I had to just go ahead and make it into a video so people could just watch the video. So live, laugh, learn, listen. Always love everybody. I hope you guys enjoy my content. Let me know if you got any other content you want to see. If you have any specific questions, I'll do another question video down below. Hopefully, if you have any other things you want to talk about, you can DM me. And if you don't want to do it below, but please subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't do it to them. Thizzle. I hope you guys have a good one, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.